All right, everyone, it is confirmed, it is 100% official. This upcoming week, we are indeed going to be getting Lost Vayne Meliodas, and we actually have the patch notes here, and there's a lot of other stuff coming this week besides just Lost Vayne Meliodas. I mean, this week really is just jam-packed with a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So I wanted to actually take this video as an opportunity to really highlight something else that I do feel like deserves its own attention to. Of course, I'm going to just go over everything generally, but I really wanted to highlight what this is. Now, getting into the actual details of the notes here, we've got the maintenance a little bit early, so something to be mindful of if you guys play the game during the daytime. It looks like the maintenance is actually going to start right around prime time, Pacific Standard Time at 6 p.m., running for 3 hours. That's the schedule. So the eve of the 31st or early on September 1st is when Lost Vayne Meliodas will finally be here. Now, in addition, we are also going to be getting the Awaken to Lilia event. I already have one video on the channel talking about this, and that is the fact that it is the best farming event in the game when it comes to the amount of resources you actually get versus the amount of stamina that you put in. But there's a lot of other stuff to talk about that, so I'm sure more videos will be coming to the channel about this soon. We are also going to be getting Fraudrin as well. This is all going to be in the half anniversary festival banner, the first festival banner that we have gotten. Costume sets coming back, new costumes, a whole bunch of anniversary type stuff, but this is really what I wanted to focus today's video on here, and that is the fact that the best deals in the game are actually going to get better. So I will say this as a bit of a disclaimer: if you guys are completely free to play, you've never spent a penny, and you never plan to spend a penny in the game, this video might not necessarily be the most relevant for you. But even if you guys are a light spender, I emphasize that these are the best deals in the game, so before you spend money on anything else, this is really what you want to buy. And the reason is, this is where you're going to get the most value for the money that you spent. And when I say value, really important term here is if you end up going to the actual shop, the value is the amount of diamonds that you end up getting per dollar that you spend in the game. And this is super important to any of you guys who do spend money. You absolutely always want to be aware of this, because some of the deals that the game promotes as being good, like the buy one get one, the BOGO deals that they continuously put in the maintenance notes as refreshing pretty much every single week, this is actually surprisingly not really that great of a deal compared to a lot of the other stuff in the game. And what I mean by this is, if you take a look at the amount of diamonds that you get 102 plus 102 bonus diamonds from the BOGO, which equals 204 total diamonds, coming in at a price tag of $80. That is roughly 2.5 diamonds per dollar. That is the value of the money that you are spending and the return in diamonds that you are getting. And that 2.5 to 1 number is actually not really that great in comparison to a lot of the other stuff that you can buy. Now, the absolute best deals are actually going to be in this tab right here, your subscription deals, and there are 3 of them in total. You have your monthly subscription bundle, you have your weekly subscription bundle, and then you have your weekly subscription bundle, which is stamina and not focused on gems. And these right here are your best bang for your buck. If you're going to spend any money in the game, this is where you want to spend it, because the actual amount of diamonds per dollar that you get for the monthly subscription bundle, you end up getting a total of 170 diamonds, and this costs $24. If you plug that in, you are getting roughly 5.5 or so diamonds per dollar. That's twice as good of a deal as the BOGO gems. So it's almost like you're getting the same amount of diamonds by only spending half the amount of money, right? The weekly subscription bundle, though, this is single-handedly the best deal in the game, coming in at 59 gems or diamonds for the price tag of $8. And you're actually going to be getting a value of more than 6 diamonds per dollar. I do not believe there's anything else in the game that comes even close to that. Maybe the rank up bundles actually, but those are one time. You can only get those once and then never again. And then you have your weekly subscription bundle, which is the stamina ones. This is only $4. So $4 per week. You are going to get a couple of diamonds, 5 of them, but you also end up getting 35 stamina potions. So, if you really don't need stamina potions, then generally you could stay away from this one. But if you do need stamina potions, if you spend a lot of time farming, AFK farming, this is as good of a deal for that as you are going to get. Now, why do I talk about all of this right here? Well, if you end up going back to the actual maintenance notes, you'll see here that all 3 of these subscription bundles are actually going to get buffed. They are getting better. The price tag is going to stay the same, but they're actually going to be adding more stuff to these bundles in addition to the stuff that you already get. So already they are the best deals in the game, where you want to spend your money first. But now, in addition to everything that we are getting, there's going to be added stuff on top of it. And I wanted to highlight what these are. So for the monthly bundle, what you are going to get is a 100% deathmatch occurrence rate added. And I actually have some images to show you guys, so it's a little bit easier to understand exactly what this is right here. The buff will apply for the remaining time period for those purchased before the maintenance. So then for the weekly bundle, which is the diamond bundle, these top 2 here are the diamond bundle, and then the third one is the stamina bundle. You're going to get an additional 10 auto clear tickets in addition to all the diamonds that you get normally now anyway. If you guys already bought this, you will get credit for the couple of days or so that you got this week once the maintenance actually is over. And then the weekly stamina bundle right here, this one is really crazy because it's only $4 a week. You end up getting 5 gems, 35 stamina potions, and afterwards it's going to give you an event dungeon key bundle. This is the eyeball dungeons, and just like the other ones, if you're like already on day 4 or day 5, once the maintenance is complete, you will be able to backtrack and get your days 1 through 4 or 5 rewards for this week afterwards. So let me show you guys those images just so it is a bit easier to kind of see what these packs include. So this one right here, this is, in my opinion, after the update, this might actually, for my personal list anyway, jump to the best deal. Even though it's not specifically gems, if you spend any amount of time AFK farming in the game, you're going to be going through stamina potions, and for the price of $4 per week, 35 stamina potions, 5 gems, and now you are also going to get 1 eyeball dungeon key bundle. You get a full bundle each day. That's 3 eyeball keys themselves. You're going to get that every day for 7 days as well. So 7 eyeball key bundles, that's 21 eyeball keys themselves, in addition to the 35 stamina pots and the 5 gems for $4. I mean, that right there is absolutely crazy. So if you do spend money on the game, this is probably one of the first things that you want to consider before any of the other stuff like the BOGO deals or whatnot. Now, this next one right here is the best deal in terms of gems per dollar. And it's the same. It's going to be exactly the same after the update. Still over 6 gems per dollar, but now you're going to get 10 additional auto clear tickets each day as well. So just a nice added bonus. And then this one right here, let me explain how this actually works here. This is the monthly bundle, and it's the gem bundle, also very, very good deal. But now what actually happens is that after this update, you see this purple thing right there. It's kind of hard for me to use my mouse cursor, but you guys see right after the 140 gems, right before the 30 gem icon, you see that? What that actually does is when you go through your boss battles, you know how it takes, a certain random number of boss battles in order to actually trigger the deathmatch, and the more of them that you clear, the higher your percentage bar is going to go up. Well, you don't have to worry about that with this monthly bundle. If you guys are already buying the monthly bundle or you decide to buy it in the future, not only are you still going to get all those gems, but now your first boss battle clear is guaranteed to trigger the deathmatch. That is absolutely huge. And that is huge if you are somebody who actually goes through and you farm your boss battles and clear your death matches every day anyway, because now you're going to save an insane amount of stamina and time every single day going through and clearing these out. Normally, I would say it probably takes an average of like 3 to 4 runs for each of these in order to actually trigger the deathmatch. That's 20 stamina per run. You're looking at, 60 to 80 stamina, 30 to 40 when it's half stamina, but that's only every 2 weeks. So, still looking at probably 60 to 80 stamina every single deathmatch on average. That's 1, 2, 3. You're probably looking at 4 to 5 full stamina potions in order to actually clear these all out. You have to take the time in order to do so. Well, now you're going to cut a bunch of that away. It's going to take way less stamina and way less time because every run is now guaranteed to trigger that deathmatch every single day. So that is a huge, huge perk added to the monthly bonus as well. So It's awesome to not just see them actually go through maybe the packs that are not as good of a deal, make them better so you're more tempted in order to get them, but they're actually just going through and buffing the really good packs anyway. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that a lot of spending players are already going to be purchasing anyway, so to see them get even more improved upon is absolutely awesome. And this is why I always say this game is just such a friendly game. Not just free-to-play friendly, which it absolutely incredibly is, but it's free-to-play friendly as well as being friendly to the spenders. In this game, I actually feel good about spending my money. There's so many other gachas that I've played where that is absolutely not the case. I spend money and I feel terrible. It feels like a waste, but, you know, there's definitely always an addicting element when it comes to gachas, especially pulls, but it's a really nice feeling to actually feel good about spending your money like I do in Grand Cross, unlike so many of the other games that I have played before. So really wanted to highlight this major upgrade to the subscription bundles. Just a quick overview of some of the other stuff as well. They are revamping a bunch of old bundles. A bunch of new bundles are going to be added to the game as well. A few old bundles will no longer be available. Derriere is also going to be coming to the Part 2 banner pulls, as well as being added to the race draw tickets. So those of you guys who have been saving your Part 2 tickets and your race draw tickets in order to pull Derriere or pull copies of Derriere, after this update, you're going to be able to do so, and I know I've got plenty of tickets in order to do so myself. So I believe, let me actually take a look here and see exactly how many of them I have, because I think, let's see, we got 6 Part 2 tickets, and I got 10 of the race draw tickets. I think I might include that in a video somewhere. I'm not sure, maybe in my Lost Vayne pulls, but that'll be exciting as well. And let's see, we've got a few new heroes coming with UR gear. Meliodas, of course, with Lost Vayne Meliodas, but this also includes Blue Demon Meliodas, for those of you guys who want to put UR gear on him as well. Gother and Fraudrin. So lots of crazy stuff. I know this video was jam-packed full of information, but I wanted to get this out to you guys. I hope you are just as excited as I am for all the insanity, and you can count on me putting my pulls out there for Lost Vayne Meliodas as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you did and you want more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. Feel free to toss a quick like as well. It means more than you can imagine. Thank you to all of you guys who decide to quickly toss a like. And more Grand Cross Global videos should be popping up on the screen right about now, or in the suggested videos to your right or below. More guides, tutorials, and fun videos just like this. But if not, until next time, take care everyone. This is Salt, the Salty Guild, signing out.